Hello, everyone. Hey, Chu, how are you? Hello, Tom. How's everyone doing tonight?
Did you know that you can have permanent teeth
Oh,
in just
jeez.
24 hours? That's right. Only 24 hours.
Just getting things set up here. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm good. Just from the last week's live or the week before, I have 20 rolls of quarters left in this box, so I figure I finish it. So been running around the whole day. Just got home. It's 2:20 in the morning. So yeah, might as well. Jeez. Uh, might as well get it finished. I did pick up $1,000 in $1 bills today at the bank, but unfortunately, I just things came up and I couldn't do it tonight. So hopefully tomorrow. If not, sometime during the rest of the week. All right, let me try to adjust everything. Here we go. Roll number 1 out of 20. Oh, I did I don't know if any of you were here. Not that. Uh I did just come back from the laundromat. I did find that silver dime. I found the error on this one. It's double die. It's hard to see without the picture. Um, I found 3 of these so far because I did another box that I started a long time ago and haven't finished. So I finished that without videotaping it, of course. 3 or 4 more of these errors. Unfortunately, they are the Philly Mint, so if you're out west, it might be hard for you to find it. Uh, I actually have this one up on eBay for $40 because you have that right there. Um, so yeah, let's get started. Hopefully, we can find some silver, some errors. Who knows? Maybe I should. If this doesn't work out, tonight I should have just stayed at the laundromat and kept on taking their change. But that would be rude. All right, there. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, let's go. Just a heads up, I will be away this week, but I plan on going live on weekends, hopefully, which is very unusual for me. So, um, yeah, hopefully we'll get to do that. Hunt some quarters, or who knows what I'll buy out there. Oh, where's my junk bucket? This was unplanned and just so far not very well coordinated. So bear with me. Oh, nice, Darren. Check the edges. If like right here at the edges, if there is no writing around the edges, that is an error. It is worth a decent amount of money. Always check the rim on those, on the 65s. Because if it happens to be silver, it is a small fortune. This is going to be a short live tonight. That one's been through the ringer a few times. Oh, here's a possibility. And no luck. Not the error. I'm assuming most people in here are from the West Coast, because it is 2:30 in the morning my time. Got to check this one for lettering. No luck. Oh, first possible West Point, and it's a Philly. Looking for the low or high leaf there. On the Denver, though. You will not find them on the Philly. One of the very few errors that you'll only find on Denver coins, but not on Philly. Usually Philly, the quality control is not very good. Alright, here's a minor little error. One I have not talked about. If you look right here, that is doubling on the windows. There's a little bit there, a little there. So it's a minor error. This one's fairly hard to find. Usually on these, you'll find right up here and here. Oh, and here. Looks like snow piled on. Well, there's a little bit there. But, yeah. Oh, I need a new error tube. Just another thing to look for on quarters. Especially the newer quarters, there's so many errors and so many different years. It's amazing. Looking for die chips right there. I don't see it, but I'm gonna take a quick look. Yeah, it's minor. On the block island right there, you kind of see some extra metal. There's supposed to be a gap between the body and whatever that is, the wing or something. Minor error. We'll take it. Hello, Cash Monkey. How are you? Nah, that's alright. I'll pass. Thank you, though. Ghost Comet. I find so many of these, though. If you look right here, it kind of look at certain angles. It kind of looks like there's a whatchamacallit? Yeah, the comet. I'm losing my words. All right, next roll. So a couple minor errors on that roll. So I got $30 in change at the laundromat of quarters. And I found the 1 silver, 0 errors out of $30, which for quarters, it's highly uncommon. You usually find minor errors. Hello, Janice. How are you? Oh, here's possible West Point. Philly. This one looking for die chips on top of the head, going down through his nose, possibly his nose here. I don't see anything there. Die chip right on top of the sword handle there, between his hand and the sword. Not there. I've spoken about this coin quite a bit. And of course, the bicentennials I always keep. The Denver Mint, there is double dies on the obverse. And if you find one, they're worth a decent amount. I've never found one. Supposedly they're very scarce, so. Anything? I did find one the other day, again. Same box that I found those errors, where it looks like his nose and face is like peeled off. So cognitive, that is not an error, unfortunately. Yeah. That is people taking advantage of other people. I can prove it to you in a second. Alright, here we go. If you look at that, it looks like it says, "In God we trust." If you look under the microscope, they just did a very poor job of minting it. And right here, you can see that serif. Right there. So that is not a C, that is a G. So if you're looking to buy one, please don't. You can find them. They're just about in all of the newest quarters. So 23s, 24s. Yeah, it's a terrible G. It's just a design, but it has been proven that that is a G because of that serif. Yeah, 23, 24. I actually just got my first 2025 at the laundromat today, but unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are, they possibly do not know and actually think it is an error because people have told them, whether it's on the internet or forums or whatever. But hopefully they're trying to sell it and they don't know that it's not an error. Or the worst possible thing, they're just taking advantage of people. Yep, oh, I've seen them. I have seen them. Denver. There's another possible West Point, Philly. Oh, not a problem. Just, yeah, I see some people, When they first came out, people were selling them for 500, 1,000 I've seen. Now they're trying to get a couple of hundred or 100 or 75 or whatever. And that's before, people started looking really close, or not really close, just looking under a microscope. And they kind of figured out that yeah, it's been proven that it is not. Here's a minor error. Not the one we're looking for, but if you see this one here, crossing the Delaware, there's a die chip there. We want the one that comes all the way over, even covers the G. That is a huge die chip. That is worth a decent amount of money. The one I have on camera might be worth a buck or two, maybe three, if depending on condition. But hey, I'll turn a quarter into $1 or two. Why not? And I used to find them on a regular basis. The die chip on the hat, all different sorts, from major to minor. And it's harder and harder to find them now. So just like any error, the first year or two that they come out, you find them like crazy, and then you can't find them for anything. Not a West Point. So just another thing to look out for. Well, you do so many, and well, I shouldn't say that. Well, yeah, you do so many coins that you just get your eye trained, so to speak, on what to look for. I'm not looking at anything other than the stake quarters, the women's series, the national parks. That's a lot of errors in that, and silver, of course. But like the regular George Washington quarters, I just take a quick look. If they look slightly off at all, then I'll take a better look. But yeah, I just don't bother because they're very, very, very hard to find. Possible pooping horse. Let's see. No, horse is not pooping. Possible West Point. Philly. See, that's another thing with that West Point. I used to find a ton per box, and now if I find one, it's great. Very hard to find. Hello, Fane. How are you? I'm always up this late. I usually get home, well, about 40 minutes ago from work. I just happen to have about 20 leftover rolls from last week of quarters. And I'm going away. So might as well go through them, finish them up, have the extra cash when I turn these in for a collection or two or three. Who knows? Oh man, another possible West Point. How's everyone doing tonight? Hello everyone, 160 people in here. Wow, welcome. I was not expecting to have this many people. I did plan on doing the $1,000 single search tonight, but things came up. I was also planning on going live coal hunting at the beach and seashells and whatever. Well, it's been pouring like crazy here, so. All right, this one here, you want to look for the detached leg, this leg. And also in God We Trust, sometimes it's a strike through grease error. The T will be missing, so it'll say rust, or the TR, or the GOTR, or could be even worse than that. So keep an eye for that. They go for a decent amount. It's only, yep. So I'm a late nighter. Not that I always like to be, but I don't have much of a choice. That's worth 5 cents, Pratt. It's a common coin. $11.42. 11.42. I was at the laundromat already. Oh no, I made a mess. Jeez. I'll pick it up after. West Coast time? Yeah, I know. But I'm saying 11:42 my time. I was at the laundromat. Possible 6 claw. It looks like that one has it. Yeah, it does, but it's not that great of a 6 claw. The last 2 claws right there, you kind of see a die chip in between, but I like them a lot more significant. These are fairly common, but people still collect them. But I'm not going to keep that one. Looking for die chips on his hat, possibly on his, pew pew. 5.5, yeah, no. I probably have 100 to 200 of those errors, so. Oh, here's a Denver. Let's see, double die. Nope, no double die. But we keep those, the bicentennials. Hello, Mark. How are you? 2023. Looking for a die chip between her hair, ponytail, whatever you want to call it. It's not there. So we move on. Looking for the die chip or the... Looks like a mask. It's doubled, but not there. Here's a possible West Point. It's a Philly. That's worn. I find it amazing that you find change like that is new, but it's worn to heck. But yet, you could find a silver coin that's almost uncirculated. Alright, on this one, right on the pew pew up here, die chips, look for that. Die chips on the hat. On these right there, the pew pews. I know YouTube does not like when you actually say the word, so. Possible die chips right there on that cliff. I don't see them. It'll look like an extra boulder. It's kind of hard to spot unless you have a microscope. Possible cuds on this one. Cud is a die chip only touching the rim. Yep. But, you know, don't want to take a chance. I've had my account restricted or suspended before, both accounts, for no particular reason, so I don't like giving him any reason, you know? Another possible West Point. This is an error die chip on the here. I'm not going to bother showing you because I'm not keeping it. It is beat up. Does not look like it. A lot of scratches, and it almost looks like it was cleaned or something. 1970. Another possible West Point, but no luck. And another one. Alright, next roll. Alright, so far the last 20 rolls is not as good as the previous 30 out of this box. It's alright, Cognitive. I mean, you know, people, some people don't like to hit the like button. No big deal. I appreciate everyone that does, though. And everyone that subscribes and stuff, you know. I am supposed to, like, try to push people to subscribe and like and all that, or become a channel member. I don't like to do that. But I get emails about it, that I should be doing it more often, so. Oh, thank you, Cognitive. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. And people educate me at the same time, so. There is a lot of... I don't know anything, really. I know very little compared to some other people. Coin collecting is a never-ending learning experience. Nothing on that one. Oh, thank you, Fane. I appreciate it. Oh, and by the way, everyone's giveaways, again, I apologize. Just life gets crazy. Will be done before I go on vacation. It's actually a business trip, but it's vacation. Ooh. Always want to look at the edge of the 65s. They could be silver. Very, very, very rare. And very unlikely, but you never know. I think there have been 3 or 4 or 5 found ever. I could be off on that number, but you just never know. Yep. I'm getting more into foreign coins for some reason. I actually just... PCGS just shipped back my first ever foreign coin submission. I sent 14 coins. Anyone want to guess what grades I got? Or should I wait to reveal it on a video? I had to look. I couldn't wait. Oh, nice, Fane. Yeah, I used to actually go out digging rocks, crystals, fluorescent minerals. I mean, you've seen me searching for coal at the beach. Uh, it's something I really enjoy. Um, so, yeah. And I used to actually cut slabs, not cabochons or anything, just slabs for jewelry makers. And then they would cut them into whatever shape, size, whatever they wanted. I still have a bunch of rough. I have some fossilized stuff like dino poop, fossilized dino poop, and dino bone dinosaur, real dinosaur. Um, I still have a bunch of agates, jaspers. I mean, I'm a collector. Yeah, Uperlite. I actually just saw a video of someone finding a big chunk. Oh man. Always check the building. If it looks like there's flames or something, uh, burning the top portion going out, that is a strike through error. Fairly valuable error. Of course, it's on the Philly, not the Denver, but. It is Uperlite, right? Yeah, Uperlite? I don't know now. Yeah, Caprolite is Dino Dung. A lot of possible die chips on the Philly on this one. This one's beat up, but hello everyone, welcome. Oh, I just saw 220 people here. Now it's back down. Oh, darn it. Another possible West Point. A lot of Denvers in the last 20 rolls, which I normally do not find many Denver mints. That one's pretty dirty. Another Denver. Some of what? These coins? Did someone dump a bunch of Denvers? Possible West Point, but of course it's not. I guarantee this is Denver. No, it's a Philly. Oh. Oh, nice, Fane. Yeah, I have blue tiger eye that slabs that I had cut. I still have those. I sold most of my inventory to a big dealer because once I got promoted at my job, my schedule changed and I couldn't go on field trips anymore, and but yeah, dino egg, I don't know about that. Petrified wood, I think, is awesome. I love cutting into petrified wood because the patterns on it. All right, you know what? That's the second time. Sorry. Yeah, petrified wood. Some of the patterns on petrified wood are just unbelievable. Hello, Menno. How are you? Oh, nice. What museum is that, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to say it if, you don't want to. I am considering doing a live from a safari when the weather is cooperating and I don't feel like going to the beach to hunt for stuff. $19.70. Nothing there. Oh, nice. Oh, very nice. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your friend. Uh, yeah, I mean, the Connecticut Quarter could be off-centered. Absolutely. So could a lot of different quarters. I just sold a Virginia or South Carolina and a South Carolina. I have a Virginia and South Carolina. I just sold one of them. The other one I still have up for sale. But yeah, you could find them. I've never found one in rolls, but you never know. Hello, Bruce. How are you? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It was sold by some. Yeah, the egg was sold to a family member at a rock shop when they went to another country. What country was it in, Fane? Oh, you're welcome, Daryl. Do I have them hand? I don't know where. See, I have everything organized, put away in a container that is listed. I could show you a picture real quick. I could pull it up. Let me see. Uh, Here you go. Yeah, the Virginia I just sold. Yeah, if it was, yeah, there's certain countries I would never buy anything from, as far as that goes. I bought a GIA certified emerald one time. At a very, pretty good price. And come to find out, this certificate was fake. The emerald was fake. Everything about it was fake. All right, Daryl, if you're still here, you can see that one right there. So that is off-center and broad struck. It's broad struck because if you look on this edge of the rim, you can kind of see it lifted up. And the obverse, again, where America is, that is broad struck. So yeah, you could these here you could find in rolls. The broad struck, they are centered. However, when they were minted, they got spread out and made them bigger. I have a penny. Let me I don't want to dox myself. Or you can know what my eBay page is, but I don't want to reveal anyone's information. I'll show you an example of a broad strike and some other off centers. Nah, I mean, I'm not revealing anything, you know. Come on, stupid computer. Alright, here's another example of an off-centered, this time a penny. Alright. That's off-centered. I'm not sure if you could find something this drastic in rolls or not. Yeah, there's really nothing revealing on my eBay store unless I show you personal stuff, but that means I would have to click on links. Hello, Scotty. Hello, Lisa. How are you? You want to see significant? I can show you significant. Where is the broad struck? I want to show an example of a broad struck pen coin. Here we go. You could kind of see it better on this, what a broad strike is. All right. If you look at the edges, it looks like they are stretched out. That's because they are. That is the size of a nickel. You will not find this in a penny roll. It is too big to fit in a penny roll. You might find them in a bank bag, mint bag. You might find them in a nickel roll, but that's it. Definitely not in a penny roll. Possibly a quarter roll. And if you want to see a very intense off-centered strike, let me see if I could pull it up real quick. Sorry. It's a little show and tell. This live is going to go fairly quickly, I think. Come on now. Cooperate with me, computer. Alright. Well, my computer does not want to cooperate. Here it is. Oh, I just had it. Where did it go? Alright, this is an intense one. Again, you probably will not find this in rolls. Thank you, Cognitive. More than likely, you will not find this one in rolls. Talk about intense. Now that is intense. That is about 95%. Here's the back, or the reverse. On this side here, you could kind of see they were about to strike another piece here. If there was another, like a coin struck here, that would be called the saddle coin, off-centered saddle coin, worth a chunk of money. So yeah, those are just some examples. All right, back to the. Well, I have the one I just showed. I think I have listed for $39 on my eBay store. Some people try to sell them for 100, 200. Nope. Yeah, that happens a lot when you know, I mean, machines are gonna break down, so it happens. Right, why can I not get this sent? Okay, there we go. All right, next roll. Yeah, there's you can find them if you buy the mint bags. That's probably the easiest way to find it in the wild, so to speak. If you know somebody at the mint, you know, people sneak stuff out. Which it's not the right thing to do, but it happens. And collectors appreciate it, but still not the right thing to do. Yeah, but personally, I have not found anything that drastic in rolls. I have found some broad strikes, but not that extensive. I don't. I'm not looking at the Eagle quarters, all that. Well, just going through it quickly. I'm more looking for the newer quarters that because they are loaded with errors. Yeah, you could go usmint.gov or something like that. .org. And yeah, they sell bank bags or mint bags. I can tell you that they're not cheap, but hey, you could find. I mean, those errors like that, that's the best chance to find. Thank you for a floating heart, Deneen. I appreciate it. That's so kind of you. Oh, my foot is going numb. How would you even buy? Yeah, they buy circulated rolls or mint rolls. Do I have? I don't have any handy. Oh wait, do I have any handy? Oh, I do. See, like this here is the Guam Philadelphia mint. These you get from the mint or in the secondary market. If you buy rolls like this, they're great for grading. This is your best shot at getting a high grade coin. It's through these rolls. Otherwise, don't buy them from the mint. I wouldn't recommend buying those from the mint because they're like $30 or $40 for a set for the Philly and Denver. You could, if you're lucky, you could find them at a coin show or a dealer or eBay for face value or a little higher. It all depends on the type of error, Daryl. All depends on the type of error and how common it is and all that. Come on, West Point. Nope, no West Point. Like the ones that I showed you, there are not very many made. When I list stuff, I list it to sell. I don't list it to get top dollar. See, like this coin here does have an expensive error, and it is a 2024. And this is not it. But more of these are being found, so the price is coming down. But they were selling for $200 to $300. Now it's around 70 to 120. I just showed one that I have listed for 40 or best offer, but it's not in the best shape. I do have another one listed that's 120 or 75. I don't know, but it's in excellent shape. So condition means a lot. Nah, feel free to ask questions. The error, yeah, 5. I have the error right by me. The error coin. Let me do this handful, and I'll show it to you if anyone else is interested. All right, extra leaf possible, covering up those initials. Extra die chip, extra leaf. It's a die chip, but they call it the extra cactus leaf. Die chip covering up to 2008 possible on this. Hello, Karina. How are you? All right, I don't know about this coin. I'm not sure if there's any errors or not. Oh. All right. Gotta go to the microscope for this. All right, this is in the holder, so. All right, this is the VDDR001. If you see here, that's doubled. This is doubled, struck twice. Right here. That is struck twice, so that is a double die. You could also tell because she has right here, extra here. That is also a double die. And some of them have it, some of them don't. Die chips, there's one there. There could be anywhere on cents. So that is the error. 2024, Philadelphia. I'm good, just extremely busy. Yeah, questions are always welcome. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Because sometimes I come across a coin or a bill or whatever that I don't know what it is or I'm not sure. I always ask people for help on the live stream. If somebody tells you that they know everything about coins, they are lying to you. The value would be a good indicator of high end and a low end. Again, there's so many errors. This one is an error. So many errors out there. Like, I don't even have to put it under the microscope. Die crack or chips on the K and the A. However, the big one on this coin, the word Edith, right along here, you could see Edith on this side. So that is the major error on this coin. So this one could have a minor error or a high-end error. Yeah, it's just so much I can't go into every single detail. And also this one, the I, of course now it looks fine. The I and the T are not very well struck. That's a strike through grease error. There's a little close-up of the K and the A. Sells for a few bucks. So we'll keep it. Now my next thing is to learn about all the errors on these, on the Eagle quarters. All right, next roll. I still watch a lot of videos about error coins, and someone is finding a new error every day. It could be a one-off, it could be something that nobody else noticed, it could be the slightest little thing that you wouldn't even think of. Like for instance, there's one where something with the claw comes out a little long on one of the quarters. That's worth a significant amount, and it's not easy to pick up. Definitely need a microscope for that. I forgot what year it is. 2024, here's a possibility. No luck. And then you have die cracks also, where you have like a break in the coin. Happen at the mint. That's another thing. Yeah, just how common it is. And I keep almost every error that I find, as long as it's in decent condition, because the easy common error today is not going to be common in a year or two, because they'll just be harder and harder to find in circulation. Same thing with the West Points. Used to find them like crazy, not so much anymore. Very hard to find now. Here's another possibility. Yeah, 2019 and 2020, all quarters were minted at the West Point in New York, the military academy. Here's another one. See, this one is fairly common. It is a 2023. You could also look for die chips on the nose. It looks like he's drooling over here. And the big one, of course, is the writing. I've never found one, but I have seen pictures of them. Well, alright, that's how it looks like close up. It is fairly significant, this one. But it's not worth a ton, because there's a ton of them out there right now. They're still being found. Once people stop finding them, and I mean, you know, stuff from the 80s is, you know, became popular again, or is popular now, or I don't even know what's popular now. I don't go with the current trends. But everything that was popular once and became not so popular always has another time in history that it becomes popular again. All right, this looks like a strike through here. if you look at his mouth and his eyes, it looks like it is struck through. Let's compare it. All right, so you see that. All right, is it just something that is common that I never saw before? Oh, I guess it is. All right, never mind. That just does not look right, his mouth, especially. Oh, I guess it is common. It is part of the design. Well, fooled me. I thought it was an error. It's not. Have I ever spotted an error that has not been reported? Oh, shoot. Hold on. Sorry, my computer froze and I missed chat. Can everybody hear me? Okay. I did see your question on my phone, but it was... Oh, are you kidding me? There's an update in the middle of my live on my computer. You know, that is ridiculous. Well, thank you, everyone. All right, you found a penny with missing L. Right, Karina? I just caught a glimpse of that. Let me, I think, could I get on now? Did the computer finish updating? All right. Yeah, that is a strike through grease error. They're worth a couple to $5. All right, I think I got it. Yeah, 1968. Yeah. Another thing is, yep. Oh, okay. So you did buffer. Yeah, my battery's fine. It's just I don't know. Just bought a coin from. Oh, you did cognitive. What coin was that? I did not get a notification. Here's another one. Yeah. Well, I'm filming with my phone though, so I don't think it was the update that caused that. I don't know. The internet, it's so darn expensive, and sometimes it's just shoddy. Oh, the Broad Strike penny. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It probably told you that I'm on vacation, that it won't be delivered until whatever next week. I'm gonna try to get everything shipped out before I leave. So tomorrow. I appreciate it. Thank you. I have a question about pennies. I believe it's 92, 98, the white AMs. Yes, a lot of value in that, Daryl. The 92s, close AM, expensive, especially in higher grades, very expensive. The 98, 99, and 2000 also have they have a wide AM. So the 92 is a closed AM, the 98, 99, 2000 wide AM. The 99 is the hardest one to find out of those three. So it is a unicorn. Very hard to find, but I have seen people find them. You never know. Hello, Hardcore. Yeah, I think we all have. I recently have been buying a lot of mint sets and rolls. Original bank wrapped or sealed rolls. Just looking for stuff like that. You just never know. Yeah, I wish I could find one of those. Or the 1909 VDB-S or 1909 S VDB penny. That would be a nice find also. Or the 1972 S Error. There's a lot of unicorns. Yes, 1969S is ridiculous. Or try looking for a 1964 SMS special mint set. That's going to be basically impossible. Harder than any of the other ones because they were a test run for 1965. They made a few. Wow. Nice, Hardcore. Congrats. 43 penny, I have a ton. There are errors in 1943 steel pennies. But yeah, the 1964 special mint set, any coin from that set, that was a test run in the mint. They minted them in 1964. No, well, there is a story. They did get out of the mint. They were never supposed to. I don't know if anybody got fired, arrested, or whatever, but it ended up that one guy ended up with all of them that they test made. I forgot the guy's name. They actually just had an auction come up where his estate, family members, whatever, sold off all of his collection, and all of them were sold. All graded, all mint state, of course. But, yeah. I could probably notice it with my phone, Daryl. If I zoom in, yeah, like, if that was a wide AM, I could see it. But for a lot of the errors, you're better off having a microscope. I do have an Amazon link on the description if you want to check out. I have microscopes, supplies, books, stuff like that. Make a tiny itty bitty little bit of commission if you use my code, but you don't have to. Oh yeah, they did a hardcore. They were all graded, all individual coins. There was a big article in Numismatic News about it. That looks funky. It's just where. Oh yeah, we're not going to be. Yeah, I mean, you know what? His collection was split up between whoever inherited them. So it was multiple people. who knows if some got out in circulation? You just never know. Bruce, what's so special? Yeah, the 1969 S. Yeah, DDO. Very hard to find. It is like a unicorn. I have a 1895 mint mark. Cannot find anything about its value or other. Uh, 1895 no mint mark. That means it was made in Philadelphia. Angela. Any coin that does not have a mint mark. Usually, if it's a proof, like 1990, 91, 92 penny, you could tell the difference between the proof. If it does not have a mint mark, that is a major error. It's supposed to have an S. And there's a few other years with that issue. But other than that, it's Philadelphia Mint. Well, yeah, Bruce, some double dies are just extremely common, though. Not worth a lot. Here's possible West Point. No. Looking for the missing oak. That's a strike through grease error. Looking for rust. No. Detached leg. Nope. If I miss your question or comment, I apologize. I try to keep up with chat. He passed away. The guy I was talking about, hardcore, he passed away, and he left it to all of his family. And what I'm saying is, you don't know if anybody just released them out into circulation. It is not known, but imagine finding one. I tried searching for completed sealed sets, but yeah, that's not going to happen. Yeah, some are major, some are minor for the double dies. But it's always cool to find them. Alright, this is another possible West Point. This one, possible struck through error on the eyes. It looks like his eyes are gouged out. I found peeled lamination just above the ear here. Die cracks above the baby's head. That you need a microscope to see. Extra whiskers on the mama bat. Or the papa bat, whatever. Yeah, his family is stingy. You know, I should give him a call. My birthday's coming up, you know. Now, I don't know if every coin went up for auction. I know they went for crazy amounts of money. The ones that did. But I don't know. I don't know how many were produced. It will be fun to find a set, though. At a yard sale or something. You never know. Crazier things have happened. 2021. Nope. That's it? I know. Angela, your best bet is to go on eBay. I don't. No, 1895. They made a lot more than 880. Oh, nice. The West Points are getting harder and harder to find. I found my first one in actually out of this box in quite a long time. However, I found two in the same day at the laundromat from their change machines. So, and I sold those two. They weren't in the best condition, but I got $17.50 for one, and 20 or 22 for another one. Yeah, you could check eBay, Angela. Just type in 1895 dollar or Morgan dollar, and look at the sold listings, and you could get an idea of what they're selling for. I'm not very familiar with Morgan dollars, so yeah, hey, you never know. It's funny because I went to a thrift store a few weeks ago. Found this thing made in China, but it had a wooden box, fancy, you know, and it just looked, it was something, special. So I asked her how much, $20, $10, $20, I forget. And my wholesaler, he's a gold buyer, and he wholesales me coins and silver and stuff. So he also sells stuff on eBay. So I'm like, I was there one day, and I'm like, I might have something that you might like. Um, so I brought it to him. It ended up being some kind of marine compass or something. I've never seen anything like it. Um, and he gave me 300 or 250 or 350. I forget now. But I ended up getting a bunch of silver proof sets and walking liberties, basically for $20. So you never know. Then you have the moral dilemma. Do I pay it for Grandpa's coin collection, or do I tell just the coins is worth so much of melt value? Uh, Personally, Fane, if I ever came across a silver collection, I would pay them melt value. As long, has it's in good condition. If it's like all beat up coal stuff, I would not pay, melt value, because yeah, I'll pay probably 20% below melt, 25%. All right, so here's an error. Extra die chip, you could clearly see it right there on this block island. So we'll keep that. I mean, I bought stuff that I did not look at very closely, and I paid what they were asking for, which wasn't, cheap, and it ended up being fake. So, I mean, kind of works both ways. Spitting Eagles? Oh, shoot, I forgot about that. On that one, right? Is it on that one? Which coin are you referring to? Oh, okay. The eagle back. Okay. Yeah, I take a quick look. Yep, I take a quick look. This one here has a possible speared tail. Looks like there's a spear going right into the tail. That one doesn't have it. Yeah, I've only found two of the spitting eagles ever. So I don't think they're that common. Oh yeah, I look at the Harper's Ferry. I always put them up to the microscope. Might not show them on camera unless I find something interesting, though. Oh yeah, it's very, very fun to hunt. This one here, I could see does have the double. I think I could see it. Yeah, die chip. Die chip right there on the hair. I only keep them if they are in almost uncirculated condition because I have so many of them. The bigger the die chip, the better. Could also find it on her elbow, her arm. This one is pretty well circulated and beat up, so I'm not going to keep it. Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm the same way, hardcore. I don't, mentally, I don't feel very old, but hey. Physically, that's another story. Yeah, ugly coins need love too, but I'm just going to pass it to someone else so they can love them. I don't have to love every coin. Oh no, I waited till old age for what? Here's another block island. Has the die chip. You can kind of see it. I'm not gonna, but we're gonna keep it. Oh no, I don't. I'm not going blind. I'm just saying everything else. After you hit a certain age, if it's shiny, yeah, that's a different story. Two other coins I wanted to ask about. 2000 looks like it got. Yep, that's a speared buffalo. It looks right in the middle of the body. It looks like there's a spear right through it. That is a big error. Wisconsin quarter. Yep, that's an extra leaf. There's a high leaf and a low leaf. That is only on the Denver mint. Yep, only on the Denver mint, and I believe the Buffalo is only on the Philadelphia mint. Without a mint mark, David, it just means that it is Philadelphia mint. Uh, I'm not. I don't like giving prices because they fluctuate just like everything else. My best suggestion is go on eBay, type in the coin, and see what the sold listings have sold for, not the current ones. Depends on the condition, hardcore. But yeah, 1919, I would think it's worth a little more than that. However, I buy 10,000 at a time and get them for pennies, about 5-6 cents each. But going through 10,000 wheat pennies, it takes time. It is worth what somebody is, willing to pay for it. But I mean, if you want to know, just go on eBay and look at the sold listings. I really can't give out values because that would be kind of giving financial advice in a way. And I really don't want to do that. Yeah, PCGS book is another way. There's so many price guides, but I go by eBay sold listings because that is, books are not always accurate. eBay sold listings is what someone actually paid for it. All right, this one I already see has a die chip on the reverse, so unfortunately is not the West Point, but this one could have a lot of double dies, die chips. All right, this one does have a it is double die partially, and die chips. Let me bring you up. All right, so you can see here that is a die chip, big chunk of die chip, not supposed to be there. Also, right there, although it's got that green gunk, right there and right there, that is a double die. And on the wave, and the next wave. There are a lot of possibilities on this coin. Could be anywhere. Die chips, double die. It's common, although I never found one. It's common to find die chips here. Because I already showed that one. The bell. So yeah, double die and die chip. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Hardcore, but I rather know what I could buy it or sell it for than what a book tells me it's worth. This is an uncirculated. Look at that beauty. Yeah. 1994 Philadelphia, uncirculated. A couple of nicks, but a little too many nicks for my liking. It is uncirculated. Does look like it has a minor die crack or clash on one of the leaves, but I'm not going to keep it. But it is nice to find coins like this in this condition in rolls. I found a beehive on a nickel a couple months ago. I was so excited. I bought myself a little Debbie. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Oh, I already said hi to you, I think. I don't know. I forget. I mean, technically, you could get rich off of a nickel if you find the right nickel. Yeah, I mean, I have so much stuff. I have my personal collection, which I put away and never go through. Then I have my resale. I have so much stuff. I buy a lot of collections just to resell. So yeah. But I never, once it goes into my personal collection, it gets locked away in a safe place away from my house. And I probably won't see it for 5, 10, 20 years. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, it's a hobby for me, but if I could sell stuff to pay for my own private collection, why not? Fane, you should come to my house. If you think you have an unhealthy habit. And if you come to my house, you have to leave with at least a box of whatever. That's not coin related. It's the hunt, you know? I actually just bought 40 sets of the 1976 bicentennial silver set. It's the Eisenhower dollar, the Kennedy half dollar, and the Washington quarter. That is one of those things. I'm going to send them to PCGS to get graded. And depending on the grades I have, that's one of those things where I might put some in my collection and then sell some to try to recover the costs, depending on what grades I get. Yeah. It's a treasure hunt. Thank you. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, I'm gonna put a minimum. I'm gonna do the bulk grading. I have an account where I could do bulk grading, and I specified the minimum grade. So I'm going to request a minimum grade of proof 69 on every coin. I can't tell. I can't tell if that's missing clad layer or that's dirt. Anyone have any suggestions? Hardcore, I know what you mean. However, FedEx uses, PCGS uses FedEx, and you have to sign for it. And you could always send it through UPS and FedEx. Yep, that is true, Fane. I don't know. What do you guys think? Missing clad layer or just... This one's hard to tell. Any suggestions or opinions? So, how bulk... No, it's not toning. It's either... Even under the microscope, it's very hard to tell. It looks dirty, but part of it looks like copper. You know, we'll let someone else find it. Yeah, the bulk grading program, you only pay a grading fee for the coins that meet the grade. Other coins that do not meet the grade, you pay a $2 fee, which is fine with me. I'd rather pay $2 and not get something graded that I'm going to lose money than pay full price and lose a ton of money. And if I get enough that meet those grades, I'm going to put some in my collection for that specific coin. And then some I will sell to try to recoup the money. Yeah, right, Thane? Uh, well, I frequent the same stores or, small mom and pop restaurants a lot. And like, let's say it was, I don't know, $10.02. I'll give them $11. And they used to like just give me the dollar back. I'm like, no, I want the 98 cents. And they would always bust my chops about it. And I said, I want my change because I collect coins. So now they don't, they always give me change. This one is nice condition, almost uncirculated. We're not going to keep it. Oh man, it's 4 a.m. Jeez. Alright, I gotta do less yapping and more searching. Yeah, who cares? Actually, everyone that I, when I go to the store and I ask for exact change back, everyone always thinks it's really cool, like, that you could find coins that are worth money. More than face value. Yeah. Well, some people, I go to the same restaurant every day to get lunch because I eat basically one meal a day, but I spread it out throughout the day. I don't eat a whole lot in one sitting. So I'll go to a restaurant and say, let's get, I'll get a grilled chicken salad. And they'll give me like 4 or 6 chicken cutlets. So I spread that out throughout the day, sometimes have some left over. And yeah, they used to always round it up to the closest dollar. And I'm like, I want coins. I want change. And they asked me why. And I told them, and they were like, that is really cool. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I understand that they're in a rush. They're busy. Sometimes they're just lazy. All right, this one here has a minor extra cactus leaf dye chip, but it is so dirty. I'll show you. You can see this right here is not supposed to be there. It's a small dye chip, and the coin is just so dirty. I'm not going to keep it. Leave it for the next person. This one is beat up. That one's off-centered, double rim. Collar strike as well. We're gonna keep it. It's a double rim. You could kind of see it there. Double rim, off-centered. Nothing in the obverse. We'll keep it. Thank you, Hardcore. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. And hope you have a good night. And hopefully I'll see you again sometime soon. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to go live quite a few times the rest of the week. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to start going a little quicker through these because it is after 4 a.m. And I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow before my trip. Nothing here. Oops. Another possible West Point. I hear you, Fane. I'm starting to fizzle out. And I know I have so much to do tomorrow or today now. So we have 3 more rolls after this one, so almost done for the night. I don't know if I'm going to be live tomorrow night. I do have the $1,000 $1 bills that we're going to search for star notes and possible errors, birth notes, and so forth. I have a bunch of quarters. So West Point, nope. Nope. And no. I don't know how you do this, Frank. Time zones. I've been on this schedule for about 8 or 9 years now. Work schedule. So yeah, I don't go to bed until 4 5 a.m. my time. Craziest coin you found? I don't know. I don't know. Off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. Especially at 4:08 in the morning. If you see me live earlier one of these days, you could ask me again and I'll try to think of it. Oh, that is a low serial number, Fane. That's worth a decent amount. Yeah, anything 4 digits or lower on bills, like, the last 0000 and then anything after that, the lower the better. But yeah, I mean, definitely worth something. I'm hoping that the dollar bills that I got today have something special in them. I didn't flip through them, nothing. I just picked them up and, yep, in my suitcase. Or not in my suitcase, but they will be in the morning. Well, thank you, Santi. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're here to help each other out, learn new stuff if we want. Here's slightly off-centered. Nothing crazy, but double rim. What kind of shape? No, big gouge on his face. We'll pass on that. The leg is attached, and the trust is complete. Slightly off-centered, not enough. Two more rolls. Yeah, it's first of all, it's a trinary. So you have a four of a kind, and then 2 pair. Plus, it's a low mintage. Not low mintage. Low serial number. So that's a nice find. I don't know what they go for. Go on eBay, Fane. No. No, if you do go on eBay and type out, I think, low serial number or something like that. I forgot exactly. You could pretty much come up. That's one of those things that you put up for auction starting at whatever price you want and see where it goes. There is no price guide for stuff like that. That's for sure. Oh, nice and shiny. Could it be West Point? No. 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 Some coins, if you get them graded, it's just a waste of money because you could sell them ungraded for same amount that you would if they are graded. You just have to do your research a little bit. Struck off censored, but not enough for my liking. And no double rim and stuff. We'll pass on it. Yeah, some coins, unless it's a perfect grade, a 70 or a 69 or something like that, it's not worth getting graded for some of these errors, because yeah, you could sell them for almost the same amount. And if you're gonna get one coin graded, it's gonna cost you probably around $50 just for a single coin. The more you get graded, the cheaper it can be. Here's one that's off-centered, but there's still a rim here. Come on, spitter. We want a spitting horse. Nope, not a spitting horse. Last roll. This is the last roll. Oh, nice, Karina. What year, Dina? There are some errors on the Sacagaweas that are worth big money. It's the Speared Eagle or Injured Eagle or something like that. You could look on eBay or Google Sacagawea error. Yeah, so it's a dollar bill, right? So you just turned a dollar bill into 5 to 15. Yeah, I don't have any dollar coins handy. But yeah, it is worth hundreds. And if it's in excellent condition, possibly thousands. So just you can research it. Injured Eagle or Speared Eagle or something like that. Sacagawea dollar. And yeah. And that error is one of those that I would get graded if it's in nice condition. Not a spitter. I don't know what that blue paint is. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, my collection is ridiculous at this point. But hey, I keep on searching. And the way I look at it is, if I could, stuff that I find, like the minor stuff, if I could sell enough of it to support my hobby, at least pay for pay for supplies and stuff like that, I'm good with that. What's going on here? This is postment damage. Yeah. All right, possible West Point. Come on, West. No, Philly. Darn it. So at least we found one West Point out of this box. 2 silver coins, which is crazy. A bunch of smaller errors, $2 to $5. Sometimes casinos mark them, or like municipalities to test their like parking meters or something. they would paint them for accounting purposes. That way they know not to count that as income. Yeah. That's true, Karina. Oh, we have a die chip here. And a little bit of doubling. This is the second to last coin. We have a die chip right there. And if you look at his hat, it's doubled. So we'll keep that. And the last coin, it's a Philly. Big scratches. That it would have been awesome if we ended off with a West Point. Oh no! Oh shoot! I still have 4 coins left. Sorry, I didn't even realize. All right, 4 more coins. This one is off-centered, double rim. Triple rim. Triple punch rim. Oh, we'll keep it. What the heck? Could always throw it back. Oh, if we ended up with a burning building as our second to last coin, that would have been great. And the last coin, this is the last coin. Nothing. And that's it. So, great hunt out of this box. We found 2 of these in this box, I believe. Some strike through errors, a West Point, some pooping horses, and this. So this is 40 coins. About that much of it is from this roll. We found 2 silvers in this box. Oh, what is this? Oh, some more errors that we got out of this box. These are all bicentennials. Brilliant uncirculated. We found 6 coins. And low mintage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, not bad. Not a bad box at all. Again, those Dr. Mary Edwards Walker was a score. And these are $2 to $5. Will be in my store. Maybe $1.50, depending on what it is. This is a cud. I don't know if I explained it. Alright, you see that right there? That's extra metal. That is a cud error. That is extra metal on the rim. A cud has to be touching the rim, the whole die chip. Sometimes it's big. The bigger the better. More expensive. So yeah. Alright, that's going to be all, everyone, for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me. I did not really plan on going live. I just did my laundry and said, why not? So, yeah, thank you very much for joining me. I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow or not, but look out for me for the rest of the week. And I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their weeks, has a wonderful night, and a wonderful day. And I certainly hope to see you soon. All right, take care, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night.